Good evening, Tastefully Simple Dream Achievers. We had a couple weeks off, so it's so fun to see all your smiling faces as I continue to add more people in here. Tonight's topic was bring a question for me, Q&A, and others can answer as well. But before we get into that really great topic, I would like to hear a couple victories. So business related preferred, who would like to share and just maybe share your name and where you live and your victory. Who wants to start?
I will.
All right, Mel.
So I've had 2 parties back to back and I've hit the 500 club both times.
Oh, they're both over 500, you mean?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, congratulations, Mel.
Thanks.
That's fantastic. And did you leave me a message today? I saw you.
That was a butt dial.
That was a butt dial. Well, I was hoping you'd be on. So congratulations. Those are awesome parties.
Thank you.
Yeah, way to go. Okay. Who else wants to share a victory?
I'll go if no one else is going.
Desiree.
Well, I've got a new gal on my team this week. And I also finally have a home party on my calendar.
Yay.
Yes.
What is it, in November, December, or when, Desiree?
It's December 11th.
Excellent. Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I had
Been a while.
2 parties last week, and they're both over 800 right now. So the in-home parties for me last week were better than my online parties. So, but that just depends, doesn't it? So anyway, congratulations. We have time for one more victory. Who else wants to share?
Is Stephanie on? I'll share. So Stephanie told us about that crab dip, the Howland horseradish crab dip. So I sampled that and I sold like 10 bottles within 90 minutes of my event. I sold out.
Okay,
and then so I had to order more.
Go back to what because not everybody knew about that. Share more.
Oh, so she told how she samples the Howland warm crab dip, but I made it cold. I actually like it a lot better cold. And so I put it in the little cups and it was like, it sold out so fast. And I wish I had listened to her. She said that she sold like 18, but I thought, oh, mine's a smaller event. I'll be fine with 10. And it was like 90 minutes and it was gone.
Oh my gosh.
And I usually like to keep it simple, but I thought I'm going to try it.
So did you, obviously the recipe's online for the Howland horseradish crab dip.
Yeah.
How did you serve it? You want to remind us how you
little 2-ounce cups. I just took a melon baller and it made a bunch. I had so much left over because I kind of stopped sampling it because I felt so bad. But yeah, and just the 2-ounce cups. And then I had the little recipe right there next to the Howland horseradish and it was just crazy. So was able to take some orders. So I took quite a few orders for it, but yeah.
And did you sample it with what, their finger or?
I did. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, they all just dipped. I'm like, we're going to build the immune system. No, wheat thin.
Wheat thin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds really yummy. Any questions for Angie?
You just had him shoot it.
Right? Yeah. I had tequila and then that. No, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. The people, it was crazy though. I couldn't believe how fast it went. I mean, yeah. Because I didn't know with crab, a lot of people don't like it. So
yeah. Oh, well, good to know.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you made it up the day before and you put it.
I did. I made it the 2 days before. Actually, I made it on Thursday and served it on Saturday morning.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
So those are good things to do. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fantastic. Well, I just wanted to bring a couple things to your attention, and then we're going to get into the Q&A because I know you guys have tons of questions. To remind you that look at your sales. November 30th is on Tuesday. You want to make sure you don't miss a payday. Now, tomorrow on the Independent Consultant Facebook page at 2:15 p.m. It's always recorded, you guys, Central Standard Time. They're going to announce. I was thinking it's Black Friday, but Jackie's like, I'm not sure. Jackie Pitco had messaged me, but I know there's going to be Black Friday. I know there's going to be something for small business. Well, I think so. And then Cyber Monday. So I'm not sure what they're announcing tomorrow. It's always so top secret, But if you can't watch it live, you can always hop on the independent consultant page, or I'm sure it'll be on my HQ as well. So do stay tuned to that. I know I'm extending a couple of my online parties until after Thanksgiving, just because they need that little bit of boost. So any questions on the Cyber Monday? Well, the sales that are supposedly coming out? Any questions? Normally, they have to be ordered on the public website, but we'll find out details. And you guys, this is just normal how they do it. They always kind of keep it hostage till right at the end. Leadership. Lead Strong is virtual and it's open to everybody, right? So you can sign up, and I think there's a deadline for perhaps November 29th if you want to be in a drawing for the $50 gift card. So check that out. Stay tuned. It's the beginning of February. I'm trying to arrange the townhomes at Arrowwood and Alexandria. They're attached. And the only thing that's holding me back is I'm working with this guy to make sure we can virtually live stream. So watch for that. And that would really be a fun opportunity to get together in person in Alexandria. They have a kitchen. I can just see us like, you're going to do lunch, you're going to do dinner. It would be super fun. So anyway, stay tuned for that. All right. Well, any questions on what's going on? Anybody have a burning question on?
Sherry, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
I am doing it's a burger night basket thing at the Legion and Stephen on Wednesday. What drink bucket would you sample?
This Wednesday?
Yep.
Oh, very fun. Well, I think there's some people on this call that have been sampling the drink buckets. Do you guys want to chime in? Lisa or Angie or? Who just did?
Can't sell a big drink bucket to save my soul at the events,
Really?
Oh, really?
Someone just.
but I'm
did-
not sampling them, so that's probably why.
Someone just. did-
Yeah, I sampled mine because it was for a good customer and I sold probably 5 of them.
Yeah, if you sample them, I would do the Oh My Chai. I sold 10 of them within
I don't know if I
hours.
have any of those because every time I buy them, somebody buys them from me.
In the Midwest, I would do something warm. I just don't think a cold one appeals.
That's what
So
I was
if I-
thinking.
If you have one of those mocha ones, try to find a
hot
hot
recipe?
There's a
Okay.
fireside sipper recipe on the website.
Okay,
Mhm.
I'll try that. Thank you.
Keeping it warm is probably the problem too, but I think Stephanie's all about the pot,
Mhm.
whatever that is.
It was,
Okay.
it was Andrea Loomer, Sarah, and you could reach out to her. She just did the drink bucket spiced rum at an event on Saturday and she sold out. So
Oh.
Sarah, why don't you,
Okay.
she's not on the call tonight. Why don't you private message her or post on the team page? You can ask her about that. But
And what was her name?
Andrea Loomer,
Okay,
and she did spiced rum. I think you've met her before.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, but I do agree that Oh My Chai is awesome.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Question and good luck. Okay, so let's go into our training, which is Q&A. Who, God bless you, whoever.
Bless you.
Who has a question? I'm hoping you guys came with questions.
Gary, is there a specific hi,
See you, stranger.
I am still alive.
I love it.
Is there a shelf life on like the beer bread and pound cakes and stuff like that? And where can you find them?
So Enjoy by dates are on the bottom of all of our products.
Okay.
And it's Enjoy by. So like here's a beer bread.
Mm-hmm.
And it says enjoy by 9/13 of 2022.
So are they
So-
usually like basically a year? Does that sound
Right. It depends on honestly how long they're in the warehouse or if they order a huge
Sure.
volume to get a better discount. I mean, we used to say 18 months, but obviously this isn't 18 months. So do be careful. I mean, they're not going to sell anything from the warehouse that's tomorrow or the next
Right.
month, but enjoy by now. I kind of look at that as expiration, but it does say enjoy by Carissa. So, you know, if it's 10 of 2022 and you open it up and it smells fine, then I think you're okay. A good question.
I have another question too, Sherry.
All right, Sarah, that's what it's all about.
Okay, so UPS has started to deliver to my house and leave it outside. Anyone have any suggestions on what you can do so that stuff doesn't freeze? Because I'm subbing now, so I'm not home to get it right away.
Do you have a garage or anything, Sarah?
Yeah, but they won't put it in my garage. They leave it outside of my garage.
My UPS person puts it in my heated garage.
That's what they used to do.
Can you put a big note on the door?
That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do.
Is it a new person? They might need to be trained.
My boxes sit
It's-
outside. I'd rather it
It's-
sit outside than them come into my garage or into my entryway, to be honest with you, but I don't have a problem with things freezing, so.
Yeah, and
I've had troubles before with it.
everything is bubble wrapped. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
Sarah, it's Bria. My husband said put a cooler outside and have them see if they'll set it in the cooler.
Oh, good idea.
oh, there you go. Good idea.
Thanks,
I
Andrew.
am gonna try putting a note too to see if that'll help, because for the longest time they put it in my garage and now they won't. They say it's because of COVID.
Oh, okay.
Could be.
COVID's hanging out in your garage? What?
I don't know. I guess so.
Oh, shoot. Well, good luck with that, Sarah. I mean,
Thank
put
you.
a note, do the cooler. Yeah.
Okay.
What other burning questions do you lovely people have on a Monday night at 8:10? Ryan?
I have one. So does anyone else use Square?
Yes.
Okay. I just got it. So I keep my inventory in there. So when I go to quickly check someone out, how do I add up all of their things? Because right now I'm just doing it like in my head. I figure out the cost of everything, figure out the math, and then just check them out that way. How do you do it quickly and efficiently to not waste time?
So
Do you
first
have
of
all your inventory in there under your library?
Yes.
You just go to, instead of checkout by numbers keypad, you click library. And then you just boom, 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 hit them.
If you have the prices in there, it'll add it up for you.
Did you
Yeah.
know?
I'll show you. So on your checkout, so you probably have it on keypad. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Oops, sorry, ignore the text. See where it says keypad right there? It's gonna be reversed.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah,
So it's on
yeah.
library,
Click
right?
your library and then just touch them. So like,
Oh,
awesome, right? Yeah.
I didn't scroll down.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's all right.
Oh God, I'm so dumb sometimes.
No,
Okay.
you're not. Angie is the bomb.
If you don't use Square at events, you're nuts. Oh my God, it's so amazing.
It has saved my life.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm still doing it, figuring it out, but
You can
And then
add
just the
didn't
order,
discounts.
you
scroll
know what you
down.
have. Yeah,
I didn't scroll down. That was.
Okay. That's all right.
You can add discounts in there for your customers as well.
Yep, I have my like 3 for 30 discount.
Yeah, same,
all those.
same.
Mhm. And then I just have a bunch of like $1 off ones too. You have to do a bunch of them.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's awesome.
Okay. Yeah, I. Okay, thank you.
I love it. I love
Yeah,
using it.
there's no dumb question, you guys. So Ryan, I'm glad you asked. And good for you. I can't believe you're added in your head though.
I was impressed by
Sometimes
that.
if it's a lot, I have to write it down, but mostly I just do it in my head.
Oh, you brainchild. Well, anyway, I'm glad you're doing Square. Good for you.
Lay down.
What was that?
B told us all to go lay down.
Sorry, that was my dog.
Okay, I'll go take a
All
nap.
right, it's time for bed. It's time for bed. Okay, what other questions do we have, you guys? We can learn from each other.
I have a question about how everyone's online parties are going. I had what I thought was like a lot of parties booked for November. Like I was jacked, and I have them all open now and going on, and the highest one's like $293. So here I am sitting with like 8 to 12 parties in a month, and nobody can get over that in sales. I'm not doing anything different than I was last year. Maybe that's the problem. But I'm messaging my host, I'm telling them to be active in the party and messaging, you know, contact people outside the party. Like, I need help because I feel like I'm not wasting my time, but I feel like I could be getting more from my time.
First
Oh.
question, I mean, I've had some parties like that too this month. I've had good ones. and I've had some like that, but are you messaging? I know you've done this before, Rebecca, where you've reached out to everybody in the party. You've already done that?
I mean, I've done that for all of them that are like over, but I still have a few open. I was doing that beforehand, and I'll finish another party after this until Facebook doesn't allow me to send any more messages, and then I'll finish tomorrow. But like, yeah, I've been doing that for every party. Like I said, I really haven't done anything different besides I wasn't super active at the beginning of November in those parties when my mother-in-law passed away, but it is what it is. I mean, not gonna be on Facebook when you have family
Rebecca,
thing.
don't feel bad. I had one that was at $80 and it was open for a couple weeks and I couldn't get any better. So don't feel bad.
I know, but last Christmas they were all 1,000 like that. Like you just had to throw up like 5 posts, and I swear I had $1,000. So I was like,
yep.
Have you tried doing a post like I've been doing for those, like your host is so close, and then I basically use the same message that I sent in Messenger, but I've kind of quit doing that because Messenger just doesn't let you see them, and then I tag everybody in it, and that usually gets a couple more orders.
okay, so your host is so close, and then tag everybody.
Yeah, and so I'll put the party's closing soon. Here, I could even show it to you if you want.
So
I'll put
then
like the
if you're not friends with them, can you still tag them?
yeah, in the party you can.
Okay.
So I do
How
it
do
in a
you
group.
do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
show us, Angie, is there any way you can show us how to tag?
Yeah, I have one that's kind of slow, so I just did it today. I'll show you.
Would you?
Thank you.
Because you talked about that the last time and I tried to do it and I couldn't figure out how to tag them without like
Oh.
printing out
Do
a
you
list.
use
I
the
do.
@ sign?
Yeah, I use the @ sign. So here is, are you guys seeing my screen okay?
Yes,
Yes.
All right, let me see. So here it is. I don't know if you can see it. So it says Christy is so close to earning host rewards because she's not even to 200. And I put, please let me or her know if you have any questions. Then I put the little link here, and then I just do the @ sign. So like I'll go in and edit this so you can kind of see. And you just start, and I just do the @ sign, and then I start with A, and then I find all the people with A and I tap them. So like there's Anna, right? Then I do B, and I just go through and do that. I'm not probably perfect in that, but that's how I'm doing it. And that seems to help. And I just do that fun little picture.
Angie, I also do that, and I did get a party over 200 because of it.
Yeah, I'll usually get a couple more from it.
Yep.
Sometimes, yeah, it seems like when the parties are going to stink, I just kind of don't put too much into them. I mean, you're just going to have some good and bad, you know. I mean, I try, and
But
then
they're all stinking.
are they? I've had both, you know.
I've had both through Rebecca. So
How many people do you have in the party, Rebecca? That's, hope you're on mute.
Rebecca.
My kid walked in, so some of, I don't know if you saw him, the flash. Some of them have like over 50. I mean, some just have 20, which I get it with
Yeah.
those. But
21s are going to be problems. Yeah.
yeah, it's just so frustrating compared to how last year was. And I realized
Oh,
we're
yeah.
not like everyone's not stuck at home with COVID. I get
Yeah.
that, but good
Yeah.
God, we still need to eat. Need Christmas
It's a little
food.
different. Yeah. It's a little different. That's why I've been sending out catalogs too, because I'm trying to get them to do both, you know, and then a lot of group shipping. I don't want to get negative, but I've had a lot of pushback with the shipping since we went up just $1. Apparently that must be a line that bugs a lot more people. So I've been really pushing group shipping more.
Yeah, good idea, Angie. And
Yeah.
Rebecca, I think back in the day when we did in-home parties, I mean, don't you ever remember like driving, doing,
Oh yeah.
and the party was at 120 or something, you
Mhm.
know?
If I had driven to all these, I'd be really pissed.
Mhm.
I know, but I'm just saying, I mean, it's no fun when they all happen together, but I think it's just, you know, it is what it is. So like Angie said, you know, I kind of talk about tennis, like, you know, you hit the ball and if they don't hit back, and I guess do the tag thing and then move on, Rebecca.
Okay.
And
I wouldn't suggest leaving it open that much longer because I
No.
found it has zero impact, zero.
No,
Yeah.
no, I just till they get the host reward order to you. But
Yeah.
other than that, no, I
Yeah,
know.
right.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll try a few of those things, but yeah, 200. I want, when you have 12 parties, I was hoping for more than 200
Yeah.
each. So
And the only thing, leaving it open now until Black Friday or
yeah,
Simple has coming up would maybe be the only thing, but I
hopefully.
agree, Angie, if you leave it open too long,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, so good question, so.
Okay.
Which makes me think about, I forgot to mention in the announcements, December and January, you guys know January hosts earn 50% more in host rewards. And don't be like a new consultant who says, I'm just gonna wait till January 2nd. You know what I mean? You wanna book your January now. Not that you can't January 2nd or January 3rd or January 4th, or by the time you get back into your business, but it's just a great way to pencil it in now. Yeah, so. All right, what other questions do we have? I see Anne has joined us. She's froze though.
I
So-
actually have 2 questions.
Oh, sure. Go ahead, Krista.
Okay, so I remember back when I first started, and I know I've kind of been incognito for a while, but back when we first started, I believe when we were talking online parties, now we're doing groups. We don't want to do the events, right?
Yep.
You actually
Group,
create a
private. Group, private. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Cause I just did a party and I did it in event and you can't tag, you can't, it has to be public. You can't, there's so much junk to event. But then my next thing too, so then while I was halfway through that party, all of a sudden the code comes out where you can get the $2 off the mini spice thing. So is there any way to get that code like beforehand, or how do we even know when those codes come out?
Ah, that's a great question, Chris. So
Because
first of
I
all,
feel I had like, there was about 4 or 5 people that ordered, and then here I am posting, oh, get $2 off this, and then those guys are upset because they didn't have that opportunity.
yeah. I
So
wish
do you just maybe not even put it in that party?
well, you have that choice. I mean, if you don't want to, but I mean, you didn't know. And Tastefully Simple, that's just, just like you go to Target, I don't know. No, and we don't do any redemption or whatever. So Chris, I guess it's your choice.
Well, and there was one post where I saw this code was good from November 1st through November 30th. And I'm like, okay, but we're just finding out about it on the 15th. I mean, it was weird.
It was big.
It was a
stuff.
box. It was in our boxes in October.
Yeah, it was
came out
box
in the
stuffers
shipment.
and orders.
Box
And
stuffers.
Carissa, sometimes those things are really geared more to reorders. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily geared towards the client at a tasting party or an online party. So
Gotcha.
that's
Okay.
not their goal at Tastefully Simple. It's really for reorders.
Okay. Gotcha.
So you're doing the right thing. Yep. So good question. What else do we got going on?
So I have a deal. What in the heck is up with hosts who have a good party and don't tell me what they want free? I have a host who I'm like, what do you want for free? And she's like, well, I'll tell you next week, or what do you want for free? And she's like, I think I'm gonna figure it out tonight. And I'm like, and she never tells me what she wants.
I know people are crazy busy, and I don't get it. You just have to give her a deadline, and the deadline is December 7th, but I wouldn't say that to her. I would say like December 2nd.
Yeah.
Or something, because otherwise they'll wait till 10:30 on December 7th, and it's like, I want to go to bed.
Yeah.
So I've learned the hard way, like you got to give yourself a couple days padding, because I think they think that's all you ever do, is just sit by the computer. So I don't know, Desiree. I don't know what to tell you. Anybody else have any good advice for her on that?
I just told one of the person that I'm doing a party for yesterday, I said, start making your wish list. And I said, and just remember, you have these $40 of free rewards. So use that to try something new, because you already know the things that you want and that you're always going to order. So why not use your rewards that you weren't expecting to have in the first place and order the stuff that you've never tried. You could
That's-
try that and maybe that would work.
Yeah, great advice.
It's so funny.
I love it. Anybody else have anything? That's great. Yeah, probably just give her a deadline and add what Krista said, Desiree, and
It's so funny to work so hard to have a good $500 party and then, oh, I don't want anything.
yeah,
It's just weird to me.
having a hard time committing, I guess.
Did you
So-
ask her what her wish list was? Like at the
Um,
beginning of the party, did you have her make a wish list?
I didn't actually. I used to do that, and then I kind of the last couple of months
You
kind of
can remind
stopped.
her too that with the holiday season, and if she has like neighbors or teachers or something that she needs to order little gifts for, that we have great gifts right now, and point her to where the gift shop is. And maybe that's a way too.
Like, it's
Yeah.
free. Just
Faster
pick.
she orders, the faster she gets it, so.
Right, right.
Yeah, good
I gotta,
point.
I gotta start remembering to say at the beginning of the party, make a wish list as we go along,
Yeah, they,
because then it won't take so long for them to be like, what do I want?
good reminder. All right, good question. What else we got going on out there? Anybody else have a question?
I do. This is Lisa Miller. I work under Lisa Burns, and I'm in my hot tub right now, so I'm not going to turn my video on.
Dang it.
Yeah. But I have a question. Like a lot of people, sometimes older people are looking at like the salt intake or like the different allergens. Is it best just to have a printed out sheet, since I just started this summer and I'm not, I guess I'm not well, I don't know it very well, and so I guess is it best just to have kind of a printout to show them
Yes.
to help them out, or?
Yeah, there's a product listing and I make it into a binder. It's found under products in my HQ. And there's one for the standard line and there's one for the seasonal. So yes, at all my home parties or events, I bring that, and it's a product listing, product binder. You can print it out because I mean, I've been doing this forever and I don't have it memorized. So,
Okay,
and then I do share that information on my online parties as well.
okay. All right, thank you.
Great question, Lisa.
Yep.
Anybody else have a business related question?
I have one. I
Sure.
see Angie is making her her gift bags with the bountiful beer bread.
Actually, I'm making a sweet pepper jam.
Oh, something different.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
I'm looking to make some of the bountiful beer bread with the herb dip.
Yep.
Yes, exactly. What do you guys normally price those at? I mean, I know we can only sell the product, we can't sell the packaging, but do we recoup
$10.
the shipping on it?
Yep. We
I do
can-
10.
I do 10, some people do 11, whatever you feel comfortable doing.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, they're good sellers.
I just to add on to that, I made up my own little, I did like a cookie combo at my last event, sold 3 of those. I did a soup and beer bread combo, sold 2 of those. I found these bread boxes at the Dollar Tree, and they're collapsible fold-in bread boxes. They work perfect. People think, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I didn't really do anything, but there you go. They loved it. I sold 7 or 8 total gift sets at my last event. It was a phenomenal show. So
Oh, Ryan, that's awesome. Good for you. You should snap some pictures and share it on the team page if you think about it.
I think I took some.
Yeah, do share, please. That'd be awesome. Good for you. It's a good question. Well, do we have any others? Otherwise, I'm going to wrap it up here. Anybody else? Last call. All right. Well, again, to remind you about the whatever they're sharing tomorrow at 2:15. And then don't forget about the Monday jump starts. Connie Ashburn does great training every Monday at 10. And I know a lot of you are like, hey, I work at 10, and that's fine. They record it. So if you need a little motivation, check that out, get connected. But super fun to see you here tonight. Now, just as a reminder, next week, Margaret Thompson is going to be our trainer for our Zoom calls. I'll hopefully not be too high on drugs, but I'll be still recuperating. And then the following Monday, I'm having knee surgery, by the way, in case you didn't see that post I just shared. Total knee replacement tomorrow. And then the following Monday, Angie Schaefer is going to be doing the training. So thank you for that, Angie. And then I'll be back in the hot seat that next Monday. And then I think the last 2 Mondays will not participate because of Christmas and all that good stuff. So anyway, I did list a couple names on the team page if you do need to reach out, but you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm so thankful for all of you. Enjoy your family and friends, and of course, enjoy making some tastefully simple goodies when you get together with everybody. So thanks, everybody.
Take care, Sherry. We'll be thinking about you.
Sherry. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah.